This thing always keeps me muted. I hate this. Welcome everyone to an all new episode of Much to Do About Nothing. I don't know what episode we're on. I've missed a couple. Okay, Trayvon, I can see your face.
What?
This Joel, this fucker just thought he was in the episode of The Office. He just looked at the camera and made a Jim face. Like I can't physically see him right now. Like, bro, I'm telling you. It's not The Office. You don't have a confessional, fucker. I see you.
He wouldn't know. He doesn't watch it.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. I wouldn't even know what to tell you. Don't even know if you've even watched the Offspring of The Office, but
I've
He's so
seen pieces of it.
He's seen Abbott. They have similar things.
I've seen pieces of it.
in the Black Office. Got it. Gotcha.
Black Office.
That's the only way to get Trayvon to watch it. Black Office. You like Abbott Elementary?
Yeah, I do.
See? He just did it again. He just looked at the camera and just made a face. Why does he keep doing that, Joel?
I don't know.
Is this new?
We're right here.
All right, this is gonna be a very weird episode. Anyway, huge shouts out to Trayvon and Joel, and I'm sure Dig or Jamie or Mike that have been on since in my absence. Shout out to you guys. There's a lot to talk about, a lot, and then not really, because what we do have to talk about is more speculation than really confirmation of anything.
How much official?
It's
Like
official
we're, I
audio.
don't know. Yeah,
It's official audio. If
there's a lot of a lot of hearsay, a lot of some half truths, and some whatever we can make out. I guess is what the truth
Yeah.
is.
So actually, let's start there because I want to have a larger conversation. So my where I want to start, rather than making this kind of topical, what I'd rather start with is the idea of, I know for years, however Kevin Feige gave us trailers or concept art or posters or whatever, we've always just been like, okay, awesome, great. I think it's because we've seen a new way of doing things with how, like, James will give you a poster. James will give you a countdown announcement. James will give you the trailer. Like, you can kind of trace when something's coming. I'd say the only blip of that has been Lanterns. Everything like Supergirl, we got the countdown. First of all, we got an announcement of an announcement. That was weird in itself. But we got the poster, and then we got the countdown to the trailer, right? So it's like you kind of look at that and you're like, that's just how it should go. What Marvel's doing now is something you can only get away with when you've built over a decade of goodwill. But I think it's time we admit it's not the best way to go about things. It really truly isn't, because it's like if you don't have anything, then that's fine. We've been through a San Diego Comic-Con, numerous, where there's been nothing. So it's like we're not absent to the idea of maybe you're just working really hard on things and you don't have anything to showcase. But when you do things like go to the movie theater, and each time you go, you'll get a different piece of Avengers Doomsday, and it's like, but that's not a good model, because it's like someone's gonna record the movie screen and leak it. So
That's
it's
the corporate
like,
model.
But I'm saying, Trayvon, if like, I'll give you a perfect example,
They just
Trayvon.
want you to go. That's all they care about.
I'll give you a perfect example, Trayvon. If right now a streamer said, I have Taylor Swift's new album, everyone come to my stream at 8 o'clock, I'm going to play a couple songs. Those songs, almost the minute that person plays it, will be everywhere. So it's like, I get it. You're trying to bring everyone to the theater. I get it. I'm not stupid. But I'm saying, the result of that is going to be the people that go to the theater are people that actually want to see Avatar. You know what I'm saying? Because anyone else with a brain is just like, well, I'll just watch it whenever it comes out online if I didn't want to see Avatar. Because it's not like this trailer is part of every movie that's out. It's just part of Avatar. So you'd have to see Avatar 4 fucking times to see these 4 clips. And it's like, I just don't understand what sense that makes for a movie that's already charted over $1 billion since its inception, and B, the fact that it's gonna leak.
Maybe they're worried about this one. Maybe they're worried about this third one. Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know why. I could have sworn, Joel, correct me if I'm wrong. The second one obviously it's not going to do what the first one did. The first one almost reimagined 3D, so it was like that was different. But the second one made a lot of money. It's not like they went broke, or why the fuck would they even make a third one? You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't think this movie needs Avengers to help sell it. I think if you saw the first one and you saw the second one, you're gonna go see the third one. That's just how it works usually.
Oh my god! Top lifetime gross. Avatar 1 is number 1, and then obviously it's Endgame,
right?
And then it's Avatar 2.
Yeah, thank you.
Avatar 2 is right there.
Yeah. So look, let me open the floor. Trayvon, I'll start with you. Does this just not bother you? Am I just being too dramatic, too emotional about it? Or is it one of those things where it's like, if you have footage that you can drop in the movie theater, why couldn't we get like a clip a week? You know what I'm saying? Leading to the end of the year or something like that. Why are you doing it in such a weird way to where it's like, if I don't want to see Avatar, you're not telling me I got to go buy a ticket just to see a 1 minute clip and then get the fuck out of there? Like, I don't know. What are your thoughts,
Trayvon? I think this is just done purposely, just to get what you just said, buy a ticket to go see Avatar. I mean, like me, I have thought about it a little bit. I do have A-list. I could just do it and go and then leave. I could do that, but I was like, what is the like? I don't feel the need to do that. Like, I'll see it whenever I see it. This is not a movie that you have to like. Avengers is not a movie you sell me on. I'm already there. I'm spiritually, I'm already in the seat. So it's just like you ain't gotta like. This is not something like, oh my god, I have to see a clip. I'm there. Like, it doesn't matter.
Word.
So it's just, I don't know. It's just funny. I don't know. I don't know if they expect to win people over that's seeing Avatar to see Avengers. Like, if you know about Avatar, I'm pretty sure you probably know about Avengers already. Like, if you don't, I don't know where you live, what rock you living under. So it's like, I don't know why this would. The only reason I see them doing it this way is just to get people to that are like fiending for anything for Avengers wise. They were like, okay, I'll buy a ticket just to see this shit. That's the only reason I can see them doing it. But I don't feel like they need to do this though. But I mean, I don't know what Iger's telling, like, Iger's like, do this, do what I say. You know, I don't know. Like, I don't know. They can't be worried about this movie. They can't be. But it's just like, this is the only reason I can see it, to boost the ticket some kind of way. For, I don't know why you need that, but
I mean,
greed.
It doesn't make no sense.
Greed.
Well,
I don't know.
Well, look, my biggest issue, Trayvon, is, and Joel, I'll pass it directly to you. I don't think there's a human on Earth that maybe wasn't born in like the last 5 years that needs to be convinced to see an Avengers movie. I think if you know who the Avengers are, you know about these Marvel movies, you've probably seen the Avengers movies. So the clip, I don't think can persuade you, because you're either interested or you're not. Right? So it's like think about it. You couldn't tell me like, oh, someone saw Endgame, but they didn't like the movies that came after Endgame, so they need you to resell them on Avengers. It's like, well, here's why that doesn't make sense. If you're telling me the last time that person enjoyed Marvel was for an Avengers movie, they shouldn't need to be resold on another Avengers movie. That seems to be the thing that they like the most. So it's like, I don't know. I'm gonna just pass it to you, Joel, because I'm gonna get into a very passionate conversation of like, I maybe just don't understand marketing the way that I've always been taught marketing, because this just seems wasteful. This seems like we don't want to pay Super Bowl money, so we're just going to do this. But it's like, well, why couldn't you just release this to everyone? Why are you piecemealing it for movie theaters? But Joel, your thoughts?
I think it's stupid. I don't think it's, I agree. Not a fan of this model, primarily because I'm as someone that likes the movie theater. You don't have to tell me I'm going to the movie. Like I always tell you, like marketing for me doesn't matter because like yeah, I'm gonna be there. I know more about these movies than the normal person does. So you're not selling me. You're selling the all like regular people. So, but I just don't understand the point of this. Considering like, why would you want to pirate a copy of your IP out there, ever? And from the very beginning when we heard that they might do it, that's the first thing that popped in my head. Like they're just gonna fucking record it and put it online, and then people are not gonna want to have to go, and watch Avatar. Or the people that don't want to go won't go, and like you can't. And then so not just one, it's gonna do 4 times. It's one thing to watch Avatar once. 4 times is a lot. Like
Yeah.
that's a whole hell of a lot. I think this is a little overkill, and it's a little ridiculous. That's where I'm
And
at.
here's the worst part, Joel. Here's the hidden Trayvon. Here's the worst part. The clearest we've seen so far of the Doomsday footage is Cap, right? We can all agree. That's the clearest and that's the best we've seen, right?
Yeah.
For some people,
Yeah.
it's anything we've seen. Can you picture if you say to yourself, you know what? I kind of do want to see Avatar. It wasn't something I was going to rush out to, but I do want to see it. But now that I know something Avengers is going to be ahead of it, I'm definitely going to go see it. Can you picture if you go, rush out to go see it, in the clip that they give you is the one fucking clip you already have seen? You don't even get the clip you didn't see yet. You get the same clip that's floating around.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's
Even
not
more frustrating.
yeah, that's true. You can't.
That's even more frustrating.
You don't know which one you're going to get.
Right.
That would be
The
annoying.
same clip you've already been seeing for the last 2 days, and then you're just like, well, fuck. Do I maybe after this movie ends, do I maybe stay for the beginning of the next one just to see what that? You know what I'm saying? Like it just it
There are some
creates
people that will
more
take this
work.
as a challenge and they'll keep going until they see all 4.
And guess what? Bravo
That's
to them
crazy,
because that's
but-
commitment. Bravo to them. I have nothing negative. Bravo to them. But to the average like I'll give you a perfect example. Joel is looking forward to seeing his Avatar movie, right? But Joel was not gonna see Avatar Wednesday just to get ahead of these clips. So
No.
it's like the average person that wants to see Avatar, why are you assuming that they have interest in rushing out to see these clips? I just don't know. I don't know what good this does. Is all I'm saying. Because now you got people that are like, guess what, everyone? Doom's part of the trailer just dropped, and then you rush to go see it online, and it's AI. It's like you cause more problems than you solve.
And AI don't help at all either. So it's like
It doesn't.
I mean, there are a lot of people just doing that on general now, right now, just to get.
I know this is the worst time to be
impressions
fucking
and-
around. So you can easily manipulate people because some of the AI shit is crazy.
But see,
It looks good. Like I've seen stuff before,
It
like
does.
before all this. Before all this, there were like good. Like I was like, "What is this? Like, why does it look like it look real? Like some of the stuff I've seen before this,
It's legit.
before all
yeah.
this." And I was like, "This is gonna be a problem already anyway. You almost can't
Wow.
believe anything you see."
No?
I'm gonna see Avatar on Friday. I was just gonna see it. I didn't know they were gonna drop a trailer at that movie. That's
It's not a trailer, it's a little clip.
It's a
Probably.
teaser. It's not a full
So,
trailer.
well, wait.
At least maybe not yet.
Let's clear it to DJV. Apparently, over the course Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, no one said that these clips are weekly. So the clips could all be out, but maybe a lot of people haven't seen the actual Avengers trailer because it's supposed to be Thor, Doom, Cap, and then an actual Avengers trailer. So who knows, DJV? You might see something none of us have seen yet. But maybe not. And I'm saying maybe not because I've seen the Cap one a million times. I hear people talking about Doom and Thor. No one has footage. So it's like I'm starting to think maybe what they did was, okay, you fuckers want to put out the Cap one, everyone gets Cap. Everyone gets Cap. No one gets anything.
I mean, even that the brand new day thing, we think we we heard or watched or whatever. And I'm like, is that real? I don't know. Like I don't know. None of this stuff I like that's the thing that we're running into now. We just don't know what we're seeing. Like
But
we were
that
like, "Oh, this looks cool," and then you find out later, "Oh, that was AI." Like what?
but that's why I say it's not cool anymore for Kevin to do the whole. Trayvon, Joel will understand this better. Kevin Feige, Joel, is the geek version of Leon Rose. He believes in the less I say, the better. And it's like, well, no, because if someone's saying that you're going to go do a big move, I'd like to know whether or not that's true. Like, I would. Now, I'm not owed it. I get that. I'm not owed an explanation. But it's like, I'd rather someone somewhere be able to say, hey, guys, don't rack your brain on that Spider-Man, whatever you saw. It's fake. That way I can say, okay, it's out of my head. But the more no one says anything, it's like, well, maybe what we heard, because we couldn't really see anything, it was very dark and fuzzy. Maybe it is real. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I just don't get the good in staying silent when you could easily just go, hey guys, it's not real. Or do you one better? If it is real, drop the real thing so that isn't the thing that's populating anymore. The real thing is what's out there. I don't know.
That part, I don't know. I can't speak to that. I don't know.
It's frustrating. It honestly is, because it's like to have to talk about it, knowing that we're essentially talking about nothing, is the frustrating part.
Yeah, unofficial information.
Right. I mean, the Cap thing we can discuss because that is legit, you know. But I'm saying anything else that we've heard, what Thor looks like,
Or we would be talking about stuff that we shouldn't have seen. Technically.
Hey, look. I blame them. This is one of the few times
I want to blame their security. Like, who's in charge of protecting that shit? Because yikes.
Oh, well, Joel, we've been in theaters enough to know ain't nobody walking in there to see if anybody got their phone out or a camcorder or anything.
Okay, but I don't remember it being out in theaters. Yeah, it's supposed to be out this week.
Wait,
the Spider-Man one was like filmed on the computer screen.
Yeah.
We saw.
No, the Spider-Man one was definitely more behind the scenes.
Somebody in trouble.
I'm gonna hunt that man now.
Somebody in trouble because
the Avengers one, I don't give any fault to the people that record it, because it's like it shouldn't only exist. It's not Comic-Con. It shouldn't only exist in the movie theater. That's ridiculous. So if it gets out, it gets out. That's y'all fucking problem. But the Spider-Man thing, that's definitely like someone was
illegal.
was in the room and was just like, all right, let me get it the best I can, send it out. That's more treacherous. But the Avengers one, no, that's their fault. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So that's on them. But the Cap one was cool. For those of you who maybe did not see it or didn't hear about it yet, if you have no interest in hearing it till you see it, by all means, just skip this for about 5-10 minutes and then come back. But we know it, so it's just stupid to not talk about it. Especially because I don't plan on seeing Avatar, so I'll never see these fucking things in theaters if they don't release it on.
Yeah, I won't either.
I don't think it'll stay like that. It makes sense to do that.
Oh, I don't disagree, but now I kind of feel like, do you hold yourself to that for at least a week? You know
I mean, I don't think I'm at it right now. No matter. I mean, they can do whatever they want right now.
We're saying this was it Wednesday, right? We're in Wednesday. We were talking about this Cap shit Sunday, Monday.
Huh.
So it's like the fact that they still haven't released just the Cap thing online. Let you know, I think they're just gonna rock with it. For how long? Who knows? But it doesn't seem like they're in a rush. So, but it is. The clip is of Cap riding his motorcycle, parking in front of a home, putting his helmet on the motorcycle. I'll just say that. On the handlebar, more specifically. Then we see him in the home. We see him holding up his suit. Looks like a different suit than we've ever seen him actually on. You know why I say that, Joel? It looks. No. You know how, like, in the comics, it kind of looks like feathery on his suit?
Yeah, that's how the last one looked like.
Maybe I just don't remember. I'm not.
It has the chainmail.
I'll give it to you then. And my apologies. It looked newer to me. Maybe because it's been so long. But
My
it looked
fault.
new to me.
I should have had those videos out a long time ago.
It is your fault, Joel. So Cap's holding up his suit, kind of letting you know that he hasn't fully given up being Captain America, and you know, in the wherever he is in the timeline. And then you get the spoiler, or the not spoiler, but the big thing of the trailer, which is Steve Rogers holding a baby boy, insinuating that the life he went to go have with Peggy, they did have a child. And then it fades to black, and then you see Steve Rogers will return in Doomsday, which is very important to me because I was telling Joel that is how he should be referred to going forward. Do not call him Captain America. We did not go through everything we had to fight through for the last 5 years for you to take that away from Sam immediately. No,
They're gonna take it.
Steve.
They're
No,
gonna
some
take
people
it.
obviously are still going to refer to him as Cap because, you know, that's how they know him. But it should be rectified by Steve. I am not Captain America. He is. That is very important to me. Or then what the fuck was the purpose of any of this? Like, just let Sam be Falcon for the next 20 years. Like, there's no need to do it if we're just going to revert to Steve's back. He's Cap.
I agree.
But obviously, with them giving us that, it lets us know that's not going to be a thing. They made sure they said Steve Rogers will
They
return
did.
to Doomsday, not Captain America. So
They did. They didn't want the backlash yet.
I think they're smart enough to know to not do that. I think the Russo brothers are intelligent enough.
I mean, they made the decision, right? So, like, why would you?
Yeah, it was their decision to make. So
Yeah.
like that's weird. Yeah. Even though me and Joel joke all the time that the Russo brothers do whatever the fuck they want to. Russo brothers
They do.
very much. When James was like, Star-Lord no longer has a helmet, they were like, fuck he doesn't. So we know they're liable to do whatever the fuck they want.
That's fair.
But I mean, this was cool. This was nice. You know, he has a kid. That's awesome. Anyone else have any thoughts on the little clip? You guys can just chime in. I don't have to pass it to anyone.
No, I mean, I was okay. He's coming back. Yay! You know, I love his character anyway, but
Yeah.
I'm just waiting to see what this movie is really about. Like okay, why are you here? If he put all the stones back like he was supposed to, I mean, I guess the child is a definitely change in the timeline.
I mean,
But
yeah.
will that child inherit his DNA change? I don't know. Like, will he?
I'm not sure it matters.
That child, I think that's the stuff I think about. Okay,
I'll say this.
so when the
Trey.
child grow up, will it have super strength? That's all I want
I
to know.
don't think we'll
I'll
ever
say
see that
this.
child grow.
Well, I was just about to say, Trayvon, if you're interested in any hot goss rumors, the rumor is, remember I told you there's a clip of a little small teeny clip of the Doom trailer or the Doom clip where it's Doom knocking on Steve's door,
Mm-hmm.
and it's RDJ. Well, it looks like Tony Stark wearing the same thing he wore on Hall H's stage when he made the announcement that he was Doom.
Yeah.
The hot rumor going around is that Doom entering that specific timeline of Cap is to purge that timeline because it should not exist. So he kills Peggy and he kills that kid in trying to destroy that timeline. So us getting Steve is less of Steve coming here of like, hey guys, it's more so like some fucker in green that looks like Tony just killed my entire world. So y'all want to tell me what the fuck is going on? Like, I left it, we were good. Yeah, so something happened.
So wrong.
Right. So that seems to be the hot rumor going around now, is that that's what Doom's doing there. He's purging it because it shouldn't exist. So we'll see. You know, hopefully a fucking trailer would give us some kind of insight on
Maybe
Doom's motivations. You know,
God
Me,
forbid.
me and Joel were talking about it. We were like, because we were hearing I was telling him I was hearing certain things like Doom's family, Doom's world, was destroyed. Doom lost his child, his family. So it's more of revenge of taking out the universes that should not exist because his got purged.
So he's going around snatching up kids to be. We going to see Fantastic
No.
Four. He's
I
looking
don't
at
think
Franklin like, hey.
I think he's snatching that kid because of that kid's power, because what that kid can do. Now, my only question is, if he's not from that universe, how the fuck does he know what that kid can do? So I mean,
he is from that universe.
I mean, Joel, we left that
They
movie.
kept hinting at him, not them making sure they point out Latveria.
They made it. They did make it. That's why I thought so. I wasn't sure at first until they did that. I'm like, oh, why would you? Why would you even allude to it if you were him?
I will say more so than alluding to where Doom is from, that stood out to me was the opening of that movie is showing almost every major Fantastic Four villain. And then the movie introduces you to Galactus. So you kind of get all the major Fantastic Four villains, except for no mention of a Doom that they've ever fought. So it's very interesting to know that if he does come from that universe, the man has never been an enemy. He's just been chilling over there doing his own thing. So it's like, that's also very interesting. Yeah, that's
it. Just never talked about him. I mean, they could have had problems with him in the past. They just never mentioned it.
No, that's weird. That's very weird.
They do that all the time. They'll like, go back and be like, yeah, like, I'm okay.
I'm saying outside of Galactus, that is their biggest villain. So it's like, if you're showing me all these other villains that are like third, fourth, fifth fucking tier villains for them, but you never mentioned Doom, that's weird. I think it makes more sense that he's never been an enemy.
I'm not saying he was like, maybe he wasn't a villain. I mean, maybe they do know of him though. Like,
no,
I'm not saying maybe he wasn't a villain.
Victor Von Doom. Yeah. Here's why I think they have to know Victor Von Doom. There's nothing about that child when he's looking at this guy that seems at all like, who the fuck is this? Like, huh? That kid seems interested. That kid seems like maybe he's seen this person before. So I'm not ruling out the idea that they might know Victor Von Doom. I'm saying he's never been an enemy.
Yeah, maybe he's never been Dr. Doom.
Yeah. He's been Victor Von Doom, and maybe they know him. Maybe they've had interactions before.
Or they went to school together.
I mean, it could be numerous things. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be very interesting, is how, because that's something people don't talk about enough heading into Doomsday, is the interaction between the Fantastic Four and Doom. Because it's like, he should be from that universe, and if he is, have they ever met? Is this weird to them seeing someone that they've known for all these years is now a villain?
Kidnapping. Why are you taking my child, you son of a bitch?
Right. So I mean, there's a lot of questions that, again, just one fucking teaser would maybe help a little bit. I mean, 1 minute and 24 seconds.
We're a year away.
That's how I feel about a few Marvel projects right now.
Oh my god, we're literally a year away.
A year away? Yep.
Yeah, today. Because technically I'd be watching it the 17th of next year, because that would be a Thursday.
Right.
There's another project that comes out in a month, and that's still have a problem with.
We're not talking about that.
I know, I'm just saying.
What's that? Another
project from Marvel. This is a general Marvel project.
Well, at least they're promoting it.
Annoyed with.
You could be annoyed with it, but they're promoting it at least.
They are, I guess.
Oh, are you talking about Wonder Man?
Yeah.
You talking about Wonder Man?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, but your only issue is that they're not showing you his ability.
Correct.
They're not showing me anything I'm interested in so far.
Yeah, I know, because
nothing.
They're trying to tell
Unfortunately for you, other people exist, and they want to market to them too.
No, not even that, Joel. Trevor, you know that they're going to show his abilities because you've seen a quick 5-second clip of it.
Don't
even show it at some point.
He doesn't have faith.
They're going to show it at some point. Look. As much as I know it pains you, I don't have to see a trailer to Lanterns to know at some point they'll use their rings. Now, if they don't use it as much as I want them to, that's a whole nother conversation to have. But they'll use them. They'll use them. I mean, hell, that clip that we got the other day. Remember the clip of Hal telling him, "Hey, you're not a lantern, so that ring tells you that you're ready."
I remember it vividly.
I 100% believe that scene leads to that fucker using his ring to not die.
Yeah, easily.
I'm like, just right there, you go, okay, that's gonna be a scene with him using the ring. So
Figure it out, kid.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I'm just not gonna worry about it because it's like, there's no way you do this show. Think about it. Ryan Reynolds' movie was god awful, and he used the ring a shit ton. So it's like, I can't imagine we're gonna have a better portrayal of this.
I only hated the villain in that movie.
I hate everything in that movie.
I didn't hate everything. Actually, one of the only people that I didn't mind the suit as much.
No, I didn't.
Mainly because the only reason I said it, I didn't bother me because I'm like, if the ring creates the costume, I didn't mind it being CGI. Like it made mentally, it made sense to me.
I tell you, I left that loving Waller because I thought that was cool. I left that loving Kilowog and Sinestro.
Sinestro was great.
And that was what carried that movie for me the one time I saw it in my entire life. Saw it one time. That was it. Never again. Never again. Purged it. Anyway, speaking of DC. No, actually, no. We'll stay here. Do we want to discuss anything Spider-Man? I feel like we know nothing. We got nothing.
Again, nothing substantial at all. We can talk about the rumor that dropped.
You can go ahead. We'll drop.
Well, the rumor about the DoD, which is damage control, and their future.
Is it DODC?
Yeah, the DODC.
Department of Damage Control. Okay.
Yes, Department of Damage Control. So we already know that Agent Cleary will be seen again. He's actually been in Wonder Man too. So he's around. That guy keeps getting around. You know what he's been up to, right? I guess Damage Control has taken a turn from being just cleanup to being more. They're like kind of hunting people with powers because they were after Kamala. And I imagine the reason they're there is to hunt Simon at some point. I imagine. I'm just trying to put things together. So this rumor is that they're the whatever, it comes from Cosmic Circus. The DODC is evolving into a power hunting group to the point where they're saying that the role, like what I just said about Simon, that's probably what their role is in Wonder Man, and the role in the Spider-Man movie is the same thing. That they're probably hunting, what's her name, Sadie's character, right? So they're hunting Sadie because they think she's a mutant or something like that, and the Punisher is keeping her safe and stuff like that. That's the connection there. And that, what's his name? Tillman?
Yeah.
That he's part of that. He's I think the head of that now or whatever the fuck. And so we'll see him more than in just the Spider-Man movie. We'll see him going forward and he'll play a bigger part. And maybe Wonder Man, maybe. But as of right now, we'll see him going forward as a bigger part of the DODC, and the DODC will lead into other things that we know from the X-Men franchise. Possibly even Sentinels down the line.
I mean, that's cool. That's totally fine. I mean, it gives you the why Frank's there. I mean, that even still is going to be
like how they meet.
How they
who's this girl and how did they meet?
Not even how do they meet. What is Frank doing in the course of his day that he's ever monitoring what the DODC is doing, right? Unless someone with superpowers is killing people, and Frank's like, well, I want to take them down. So maybe he's, how Spider-Man has his cop radar thing, so he hears any crimes that are going on. Maybe Frank has that, and he's picking up DODC.
I'm sure he does have that.
maybe that's how he comes across it, and he's like, I'm not gonna let them like hurt a kid like that. I could understand, but it's just like to get Frank to care. I need to see how where that connects.
My guy, I don't know. I'm just telling you what is being said.
The report's not a bad report, and if that's what Kimmel is doing, then I have no issues with that. You know.
Yeah, that's the rumor.
Do you think maybe if they're saying he becomes a larger part, do you think maybe they get rid of Kelly and his role with the creation of the Sentinels, and they just maybe give it to him?
Unless he is Kelly.
Ooh, did we just uncover some shit, Joel?
I'm just saying. We don't know what his character is. We just know. We don't know anything. We're just right now. It's just based off of a rumor, and we don't know the character's name.
If that rumor is true, you know what's dangerous about that rumor?
What?
It then does lead you to believe that a mutant could be in this movie. Now, I'm not saying Blue or a character, but it does lead you to then believe you can't keep hunting mutant-like characters instead of hunting mutant characters.
Right, because this will be like the second time this is happening. So now you're starting to see a pattern.
Yes.
Like, wait a minute.
So I do think DODC might become the entities that actually just hunt mutants. But in order to do that, you got to actually start with a mutant. Now, again, I don't care if I'm not speaking to the Jean Grey rumors. I'm just saying a mutant should be in it if that's what you're hunting is mutants. I don't want you to give me another character that you go, well, we think they're a mutant because they had a mutation. It's like, no.
But this would be this first. This would also be the first. If that were the case, that would also be the first mutant that they. Not first mutant. That would be the first movie where they acknowledge mutations like mutants, because we've heard mutants in Ms. Marvel, we've heard mutants in Wakanda Forever with Namor, but it was like kind of like in passing. It's not like mutants aren't a thing, you know. Maybe they're becoming a thing, and that's where that's leading. Again, I'm not sure how much it makes a difference after the whole Secret Wars thing, but who knows?
Well, remember, the Secret Wars, you can choose what it abolishes. You could choose to keep that as a remaining narrative.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it totally makes sense. But to me, the reason why I say you have to start doing actual mutants and not just mutant-like, you can get away with Namor because Namor isn't something that the large world knew about until he started to make himself known. So even knowing the idea of mutation or a mutant or anything like that was just new. It was new for us as a viewer for where that universe was at the time. So I'm like, now you're kind of deep enough into it where it's like if they're hunting people like that, just call them mutants. Like they're mutants.
Well, some of them are mutants. Simon's not a mutant. I mean, so they might just be powered people.
But I'm saying if they're hunting him, they might not have the word.
They might. Right. I mean, that's what I mean. They're just chasing powered people at the moment, and some of them might end up being born that way. You know what I mean?
Yes, I'm just saying to the rumor of what it could possibly be or become. I'm saying if that's the case, then yes, we need an actual mutant in this movie.
I would imagine yes, that would be the case. I would hope at least.
All right, I don't think we have anything else for Marvel. I think that's pretty much we kind of hit it there with Marvel. Everything else is just
a lot of it again. It's just leaks, and stuff that we could barely see and hear.
We don't have to go into that. Let's move it over to DC. You guys probably already talked about this without me. Now I'm thinking about it. We did get the Supergirl trailer.
I believe we did talk about that. Did we talk? No, we didn't. Did we? No. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. Oh. Trayvon tried to get away with that bullshit. No, we did not.
Oh, that's right. He tried to say y'all enjoy. Right. I remember now. I remember vividly because I was thinking of like him in front of me and me strangling him when he was. So I'm like, yeah, I remember. We did get the Supergirl trailer. We got the poster, the whole announcement, New York City and everything. It was great. I had a lot of fun with this trailer. I love how drastically different this Supergirl is feeling than any other live action adaptation we've gotten. It feels different. And
of her.
What?
of her, right? That's what you mean.
I'm.
What did he say?
What am I saying?
Never mind.
What did he say? I missed it. What did he say?
I'm confused.
I was being partially sure because you said this the most different live action we've seen, and I said of her,
Yeah,
right?
her.
Okay. Let's keep going.
I'm confused. Who did you think I meant?
Who else? Yeah.
What did you
This
think?
movie just reminded me heavily of certain things, but
No. I'm saying we've seen two Supergirls in live action. I'm saying
yeah,
hers is drastically different than those other two we've seen. That's all.
that's true.
I don't know where you were going with that, but that's that's all I meant. I enjoyed the trailer a lot. I do love because I know the conversation that was being had amongst our circles of, man, I hope Lobo doesn't come in and steal all the screen time. I love how he was barely a second in that trailer. Barely a second.
Could
Like
use more.
you had to get people that freeze framed and then put it in HD for us to get a good
It
look
was
at.
tough. But I mean, he looks great though. In the 1 second, 2 seconds there, he's
Yes.
on screen.
So I
Sure.
appreciate that they might have heard the rumblings of like, oh my God, is Jason Momoa going to overshadow this movie? And they were like, okay, fine, you want a bit? 5 seconds, and try to make out of that 5 seconds.
Here, good luck.
Who complained about that?
People amongst our circles complain
You'd
about
be surprised.
I didn't. I was ready.
Well,
Yeah.
we know that, but there were people, and again,
Mhm.
let me be clear because I don't want to make this seem like it's a negative thing. They were just saying when you bring in someone as big as Jason Momoa, don't overshadow Supergirl with the big name of
Her own
Jason
movie,
Momoa.
yeah.
So what they were saying wasn't a bad thing, but I just
Yeah.
never thought with a movie called Supergirl you could ever overshadow Supergirl. Like that wouldn't make any
Word.
sense, you know.
No.
Unless you're Disney and you're doing a show called Boba Fett, and the best episodes are with Din Djarin, you know. Unless you're doing
Silly.
that, then yeah.
So silly.
I loved it, and huge shouts out to Joel because Trayvon, the only thing that made me sick to my stomach was because the trailer moves so fast and you kind of only see her in the front. I thought she didn't have the logo on her cape, and I was so angry because I'm like, her cape in Kal-El's cape should not be different. They should be the same cape. And then Joel showed me a picture, and I'm like, oh, it is there, but her blonde hair kind of covers it, so you don't really see it, but it is there. And I'm like, okay, well, I take it back. No issues with that trailer whatsoever. It was a lot of fun. I love the line of which I'm paraphrasing. Looks like you guys are in a lot of what'd you say?
What?
Something about you guys are in a lot of trouble or something like that, or this could be an issue, but for you guys. And then she started beating
yeah. When they start pointing the lasers at her, the laser pointers or whatever.
That was so awesome. And then I thought she had a very beautiful line when she asked her about her cousin.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just like, yeah, I see more of people for the truth, and it's like, okay.
He sees the good in them.
Sees the good.
Truth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm like, that was
sees the
very
truth.
beautiful. That was so beautifully said. And then shout out to what's her name? What's the actress that plays Supergirl? Millie. Is it? Yeah, Millie, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
She came out and said that David is in the movie. Now, I believe if he is in the movie, they probably did a swap. So the day she came to do the cameo for Superman, he probably did a little something for them. I doubt it's anything of significance. It's probably along the lines of what she was in his movie. He's probably in hers.
Right.
I do wonder because James hasn't said anything, and I'll pass this to you, Joel.
Okay.
I wonder if there's any seeds to the Lex and Superman movie that some of us
tomorrow.
Yes, that some of us believe she may be in. Could it be an end credit scene of Superman telling Kara like, I need your help, and then like it leads to Man of Tomorrow, where we believe some of these characters that we've seen in Superman might be in that movie.
Right.
I am a little curious. But what are your thoughts on that, and then your thoughts on the trailer, Joel?
On the trailer itself, I enjoyed it. I really liked it. It was fun. She really looks great as Supergirl and portrays it really well. They made some choices with some of the characters from the comics, like especially Krem looks very different from his look in the comic. We only got to see one really real shot of him, so who knows how the character is. But I know that he's probably the most glaring difference from what I've seen. Everything else, though, really does look like they pulled it right out of the comic. Say what you want about how it was shot, but like there's a lot of shots I noticed that come from the comics to the point where I'm like, oh, well, so if this is in it, so are we going to get this? And if this is in it, does that mean we get this? Yeah, I'm very excited to see how they pull it off because there is some crazy shit that this comic does get into that I would love to see come in live action. See them try to pull that off in live action. Obviously, there's already a big difference in the fact that Lobo's in it and Lobo's not in the comic. He was originally supposed to be. It was actually supposed to be like a duo comic, but they completely cut him out, and it was just focused on Supergirl. But now he's in it again in the movie version, so we're gonna see what role exactly he has. And then I'm very curious to see the scenes at Krypton. We got to see our first time seeing their version of Krypton and seeing. It looks like they're taking that part of the story where they're what's it called? I forgot where she's from. Pandora, where they pull out and separate themselves from Krypton as it's blowing up, and there's a lot to that story. I can't wait to see if they obviously seem like they're doing it, so that's cool. I'm still sitting here, because the ending of the show where she's kind of mowing people down with like the mace or whatever the fuck. Yeah. Cool. That's a pirate ship. So I'm trying to figure out if there's a scene with a flying horse. I wonder if he's in the fucking movie.
Joel, did you not see the comment right here on the screen?
What?
It's asking about the exact thing you just talked about.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Are we going to get comic? I mean, that's the first thing I thought, considering the comic book and how important. He's not a big part, but he is. There's a major scene with him in it, and there's a scene where she's traveling. Like, she has to get from point A to point B in space, and she uses the comic to get, So I do wonder if we get comic. That's insane. What else? Overall, like the aesthetic, I know some people were complaining about the look of it, like it's too dark, I guess. I'm like, I guess. And I do understand some of the complaints that it definitely felt similar to Guardians. And it kind of did. But the biggest reason I thought it did was because those pirates, or whatever the fuck they are, remind me of the fucking Ravagers. They're really similar. And I think that's the biggest reason why. Because a lot of it is straight out the comic book. Like, honestly.
Okay. The Guardians of the Galaxy thing is frustrating because, again, for the millionth time, James did not direct this movie. So it'd be very weird if it felt like
he's overseeing it.
I don't think you know what a producer does, Trayvon. I don't. They don't.
I'm just gonna say this. I'm happy y'all love it. That's all I got. So.
How about don't ever say that to me again?
All I'm saying is, Trayvon, if that's your issue, I don't get. Okay, let's say it.
I don't like the Guardians movies like that. You know that, so.
I don't know that.
I've said it. I've said it all the time. Those are not my.
You enjoyed the Guardians 3 movie.
I enjoyed that one. Yes, that was cool. But the rest, the Guardians in general, no, that's not something I rewatch. So I don't like them like that. So I like them when they're in other stuff. I don't when they're in the Avengers movies and stuff with other people. I don't like their movies.
Superman?
It was good.
How does this feel any different than Superman?
It feels very different than Superman.
It's very it's bad.
No, I'm saying James Gunn actually wrote and directed Superman, and you don't think that felt like a Guardians movie?
It didn't.
Now you think you're getting a movie that he has nothing to do with, and you think that feels like a Guardians movie.
I get what he's saying. Like there are aspects of this trailer that remind us of the Guardians. I totally get it. It's not the only thing, but
I
yes,
give respect to you guys then because it was never a thought till Trayvon said it to me, and I'm just like, what?
I
Never
definitely. I know it's again. It comes down to those pirates. For me, I don't know about him, but for me, it was the pirates. It's
okay.
that scene with because they remind me of the Ravagers a lot.
Then let me ask him, then, Joel. What about it feels like Guardians of the Galaxy?
The whole thing. But whatever.
No, hold on. Let me make sure I'm asking this very specifically.
I'm still gonna see it. It doesn't really matter. I'm just saying.
Stop. That's not what I'm saying. I'm trying to understand because I can't see it for the life of me. Are you saying it's tonally like Guardians?
Yes.
So do you mean it's comical?
The whole look of it, everything about it felt Guardians. It just did. That's just how it felt. From the beginning to the whole thing felt Guardians.
I gotta put this on in the background.
The whole thing felt Guardians to me.
Like it comes down to the pirates. They look like Ravagers, and then where they're at kind of looks like nowhere. That's it.
I gotta see it. But to also speak to it being too dark, I will never engage.
I didn't say that. I don't know about that.
No, I didn't say you.
I've heard people complain that it was.
I will never speak any logical conversation into that because then it'll send me down a spiral that I don't want to go down because I don't believe I have to tarnish something to appreciate something else. But I can tell you this: if anyone who's saying this looks dark tells me that something else is in their favorite movies, I'll kill them. I won't even lie to you. I'll kill them. I won't even lie to you. I will. I'll lose my shit. So for me, I want to imagine it being dark is not something anyone is actually talking about. That's what
I will say. I think I kind of need to read this comic or something because it is very jarring for me to see Supergirl like this. For me,
it's because you're used to Kara from
so
CW,
weird.
which is just like very Clark Kent-y. But she's not Clark. She's very much Kara.
I know, but this one, like, it's just her being just like a junky, druggy type of thing. I was like,
no, not that.
That's what I get. I get that she'll try anything. That's what I get from her, and I was like, this is a weird.
Well, Trayvon,
she's traumatized.
Time out. Have you never seen Batman Superman Apocalypse?
Probably a long time ago.
So in that animated movie, and again, I'm not speaking to anything that this movie could be based off of. I'm just speaking to something in a medium you might have seen. The aspect of Supergirl in that movie was that she's new to all this. Mm-hmm. She's reckless. She's careless, which is supposed to be the opposite of everything that Clark is, right? Mm-hmm. And it's the idea of through time, Clark's able to maybe calm that down to where she's not as reckless. But that's what she tends to be in certain aspects of stories of Supergirl, is kind of like the opposite of Clark's, where he's more reserved, quiet.
Is that the one where she beat up Doom? Not Doom. What's the name?
Darkseid.
Yeah, Darkseid.
That exact one.
Is that the one? Okay.
Yeah. Remember, she was a super rebel in that movie, right? So much so Clark was like, "Bitch, we might have to send you to go work this shit out with Wonder Woman. Like you can't."
Yeah, she went to go train with the Amazon.
Right. Like, you can't just be here in open space being this fucking crazy. So I'm like, it is something you've seen before, but I think because CW gave you more years of Supergirl and you're not really familiar with like the comics and stuff, maybe that tailored how she's supposed to be for you. That you see this and you're just like, what the fuck is this new shit that they're doing? But it's like, it's been
weird for me since the end of the Superman movie. I'm like, okay, it's an interesting Supergirl. All right.
But that's because you've only seen one version of Supergirl.
Yeah.
That you gave a fuck about. How about that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you even really think hard enough, she was not like this, but she was kind of closer to this than she was CW, even in Justice League Unlimited. She's still a little wild. a little careless. You know what I'm saying? Not
Yeah.
like this, but definitely nowhere near the CW.
She was also a little bit younger. Like this one, they made her 23. I think she was only turning 21 in the comics, so she's even older, a little bit older.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, there's a lot of scenes they pull right out of the comics. So like, I do wonder how much of it, because there's another scene there that they deal with racism. I wonder if that's in it, because that shit was sick. Because I remember when they got to that point, I was like, is this like legit having a like a dialogue right now? Like,
Wait,
it's kind of crazy.
Can I say this, Joel? Trayvon, I think you're gonna appreciate where I'm going here. What I think shocks me about this version of Kara not clicking for you, Joel, what is the one thing Trayvon always talks about when it comes to people and abilities? I don't like that whole you got morals and you hold back. Nah, kill that
That's
motherfucker.
fair. Yeah.
That's exactly what Kara's doing. She is exactly what you keep saying you want your super powered beings to be, which is I don't hold back. Like, think about it. In a lot of those scenes, I'm sure she's probably killing people. Clark would have pulled his punches and just maybe knocked them out. I just watch her take an axe to someone's chest. Clark's not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Unless he knows that person can take that hit. But even then, that's because he's pulling back a little bit.
Also, like, she's on a planet where there's a red sun, so she's not as powerful as she normally can be. So that's why you see her.
You can tell that as well. You can tell.
Yeah. That's also why she goes, though. She goes there to get drunk. Because that's the only way she can get drunk.
I just thought you would appreciate that she is the kind of hero you like, which is I don't really pull back. I'm gonna beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not kill
one
you.
Point in the comic, she had the Red Lantern wing. I remember that too. She had a Red Lantern. Her and Guy. I remember that.
We know Superman had the yellow.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, I know you keep not wanting to acknowledge that comic, Joel, but fuck off.
No, it was whatever.
I'm very excited for it. I'm watching now the end credit scene for Superman, and I'm like, I do like the difference of the costume. I do like that we saw both aspects of it. So the costume looks a little different.
Oh, you mean in the Supergirl movie compared to the end of the trailer? Yeah, it's not. It's very small. It's not like so. It's really like the belt.
Not drastic. Yeah.
The belt. It looks more comic accurate now because it's a bigger belt.
Right. I'm very excited for this. Shout out to the entire team. This looks like a lot of fun. I can't wait to see Momoa whoop ass as Lobo. It's been a dream of his since apparently.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
this is for you, Trayvon. I'm gonna send this to you.
What happened?
You want me to send it to the group? I'll send it to the group.
No, thank you. No, that's okay.
I got you.
No. You said it for Trayvon. We can leave it there.
Oh yeah. He has plenty of videos.
Oh, you know this man.
I do.
Yeah. My name say less, as the kids say today. Let's stay on trailers. We got a trailer for Street Fighter.
Oh yeah.
Very shockingly, Trayvon, I didn't actually give you my thoughts. You're gonna be shocked to hear this. I was telling Joel, I very much enjoyed that trailer. I did. I had a lot of fun. It seems to be everything Mortal Kombat isn't, and I mean that as a compliment. But
they made the joke on stage.
Oh, well, I thought that was a very accurate joke. Yeah, that was a very accurate joke. Good, I'm glad. But believe it or not, Trayvon, my biggest issue with the Street Fighter trailer was I wasn't buying Andrew Koji as Ryu. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Why not?
I saw it and it did nothing for me. Like I got no excitement, nothing. I don't know what it was. I don't know. But I did love everything of how campy, how video gamey, and how non-serious it's taking itself. And it's what makes it special. You know what I'm saying? It's what makes it special. And I love that they didn't necessarily show people's abilities. They kind of just gave you like here's everyone. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm very curious if we hear some of the very famous catchphrases come trailer 2. Or if they just try to hide it for the movie. But I had a blast with this trailer. And I'm glad it's not super emo dark and non-laughy like Mortal Kombat was. I'm glad that this looks like you can have a hoot. You're gonna be laughing. There's gonna be some cool action sequences. I mean, hell, I'm looking to see what kind of acting they're about to pull out of 50 Cent for this shit.
Good luck. No.
But even though I don't think we saw him in the trailer, if we did, it was very quick. It was more so when they released the posters. I was telling Joel Trayvon, I'm most excited to see Roman Reigns in this movie. He looks awesome. He looked so fucking cool. And Jason Momoa. They look so awesome. I cannot wait. But I had a blast with this trailer. Trayvon, what were your thoughts on this trailer?
Oh, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm excited because they are going more campy. I guess you could say more colorful, fun. You know, all that.
Not taking themselves too seriously.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I can't remember when it comes out though, but I mean, either way, I'm there.
October 16th.
So that's great. It's just gonna be fun. I love the characters, and I love seeing. I like when they, you know, they really do just lean into it, like just go for it. So I'm, you know, all I want, you know, I want the call outs. I want the
yes.
I want all of that. So you know, yeah, I'm here for that.
The most important part, Trayvon.
What's that?
When Chun-Li comes out, you want that Nikki playing. Let him know, Trayvon. Let him know, Trayvon. You want that Nikki playing when Chun-Li comes out.
That would be fun.
Come on.
That would be fun.
That's the big Chun-Li right there, Nicki Minaj. That's the big Chun-Li.
That'll be fun. And 50 Cent's right there to push it along. I can see him influencing that. Like, yeah, let's come on. So yeah.
No, but I think you hit it right on the head, Trayvon. I think you hit it right on the head. It's not taking itself too seriously. The one thing is, I pass it to you, Joel. Sorry, that is my biggest worry is that I hope it's coming out where it can give itself enough space and nothing massive comes out before it or around it. Because what I don't want it to
kind of hard next year. Everything is.
I know that's what I'm saying. Because what I don't want is for this movie to be something I love, and it maybe doesn't make the money, and then they're just like, "That's it." You know what I'm saying? Like, I want this to be a massive success. So if it is good, we can get more. You know what I'm saying? Because just off of a trailer, I'm seeing a vision of like 2, 3, 4 movies. You know what I'm saying? Because the material's there to keep going. So I'm like, that's my biggest concern is that it's making sure it comes out at a peak time. Like, fuck it, come out in August. Like, usually that's like where a Fast and Furious type or a Hobbs and Shaw movie comes out. Come out then. You know what I'm saying? You still some breathing room. But yeah, I can't wait. Joel, what are your thoughts?
Okay, now I arguably am the most excited for this movie because I love Street Fighter. I've loved Street Fighter for a very long time, and I was very excited when the casting started. But I was worried because some of the castings were very outlandish. I was like, what is going on? There's some crazy shit going on. But they sold me where you can on the casting, and I still like them after seeing the trailer, which is a plus because I wasn't sure. Because I'm like, you got to give Ken his blonde hair. That was the number one. I'm like, there's no way you get this dude with the darkest hair I've ever seen and not make him blonde. But it works. He made it work. And I think Andrew Koji looks great, honestly, personally. I thought he looked good. And when I saw the poster, he looks even better. I'm like, oh, great. So he looks really good. Ryu's my favorite, so you got to nail it. The trailer itself, like you guys were saying, it looks very campy, but also fun. And it looks like the action still hits really well. You can't just be campy because you don't want to be silly, but you can be silly. You can pull it off if you handle the comedy well and you handle the action's good. People don't really care how campy it is, right? And I think this trailer did a really good job of that. And everybody in the trailer and even in the posters so far have looked really good. Like the costumes, some are hit or miss for me, but for the most part, they've nailed everybody. Even if they're a little off. I appreciate it. Even the stuff that they didn't change or they did include or that left, they still look really good, which I really appreciate that they gave a fuck, and you could tell they gave a fuck by the costume design, and that's important to me to actually look like the fucking characters you're playing. That means so much to me. It's insane, and at least you could tell that they tried, and I
Yeah.
really appreciate that. Now, for my critiques, I have several. Now, I'm being
Oh.
picky, but this is just little things that you want to improve going forward. Maybe in the sequel we can get better. That fucking wig that Cody Rhodes is wearing has to get better because that's just insanely ugly. Holy shit! I
Tell me how
know
big
his
it is.
hair is, huh?
Tell me how big it is.
It's just it
Uh,
looks unnatural, like which is fine because even in the game it's fucking ridiculous, right?
it
The
is.
brush head. It could have been. I've seen better versions of it, and I think because the Hollywood production could have done a better job. Because you see it in the trailer, it looks even more ridiculous. I'm like, oh my god, like, it's so jarring. Hopefully, in the movie, it's not as jarring because he didn't look as bad in the picture that he posted. Um,
Hmm.
and look, at least in the poster, he looks great because he looks like Guile. He really does. And like, I appreciate him working on his arms because Guile is known for having his giant fucking biceps, and then the American flag usually on both arms. It doesn't look like he'll be on both arms in this movie, but whatever. At least I got him on one arm. Give it to me. Ryu can look good, like I just said earlier. My only critique for Ken was like, what the fuck with the. Again, this is just me being picky. I'm very. It's just white gloves. I've never seen him wear white gloves. Like, what the fuck is that? Vega. I didn't love the whole full suit thing that he's wearing, but I saw a
Hmm.
picture with him without the shirt and he has a tattoo. I'm like, oh fuck it, that's all I needed to see. Fuck whatever he's wearing before. I know he's at some point you're gonna see the tattoo, and that's very important for Vega. For me, again, that's just visually me being picky there. Bullhook crazily looks like a boxer. They don't got him in a little sweatsuit or whatever, but I love the behind the scenes shit that 50 Cent dropped when he was training and promoting the movie. I'm like sold. Just seeing that, I'm not even worried about Ballroom. They gave him the haircut. They gave the man his crazy triangular haircut. It's weird. Love it. Pulled it off. I'm completely surprised by Jason Momoa's Blanca. When they casted him as Blanca, I couldn't believe it because it was the weirdest fucking casting I've ever heard in my life. To find out that's exactly what he wanted. He wanted to be Blanca. I want to know the role he has in this movie to cast someone like Jason Momoa. Is it a big role? Is it just a cameo? Maybe it's one of those crazy, just big cameos, and then it just goes away. I just want to know what they're gonna do with Blanca because he does look great, and they kept the beard and everything, and I kind of dig it, and I really do. I dig the design. Can't wait to see more of him and in action. Like because I do love what they do. They do with it. Dawson looks really good too. I like the little changes they made to his overall design, but for the most part, it looks just like him. Aside from maybe he usually has white eyes, but maybe we get a little throwback to that or a callback to it in the movie. But they gave it the paint and everything. Love it. Zangief got a full suit. I dig it. You know, he's a pro wrestler. Hopefully, we can see him in his wrestling gear during the movie. I saw him do a suplex during the trailer. I'm like, that's it. Just little things like that. That guy saw him pulling a truck without a shirt. I'm like, okay, he's very hairy. Like he's supposed to be. It's my guy. Cool. I'm very happy. They nailed Zangief again because they did it the first time too. Very rare you pull it off twice.
Yeah.
Fucking, I'm very happy for Hiroki Gato, who they casted as Goto. I'm sorry, as a Honda. He gained a lot of weight because I don't remember him having got that big. Yeah, he wasn't skinny, but he wasn't this fucking huge. So he looks really good. I don't love the whole just wearing a towel thing. They could have got a little more creative. He wears at least, and he usually wears like the I forget what they call them. The paint from those Japanese performers. I forget what they're called. I can't remember. But whatever. He usually wears face paint too. So hopefully there's a callback to that in the movie. Bison. I'm still not sold. I love David. I think he's a great actor, but I'm not sold on him as Bison. He looks like it looks like it's going to be straight comedy. Bison should be a little more serious than that, but
You should. Did you
I will.
see the
What?
edit of John Cena?
Yes, that's how he should look.
It looks
Honestly,
so. I was like, damn, I
that's
wish
how
I
he
didn't see
should look.
this.
That's how he should look. But you know what? Whatever. I want to see how he uses psycho power. If you can nail the psycho power, awesome. I'll live with it. Then I'll get over it. Because I think David, as an actor, is fine. He just
Oh yeah,
doesn't. I just don't. I just need to see
yeah.
more of him, I guess. Fucking Roman Reigns as Akuma. I am very intrigued. Again, nailed the costume, nailed the look. Now I'm not used to him having a full beard, but it looks good. Like I'm not even complaining. He looks pretty good with a beard. I
Yeah.
thought maybe they'd shave it or something, but no, he kept the beard. He still looks pretty damn good. So like, I can't really complain. I dig the whole look that Roman got going here. Akuma done right. Again, I'm not sure how big a role Akuma has in this movie, but they're very cool. They did whatever the fuck apparently what Dan normally has long hair, so they nailed that. But it seems like he has a very different role than he does in the game. They kept the mustache very okay. But look, he's a silly character in the game. He's gonna be a silly character in the movie, and he's wearing pink. Honestly, God bless him. Fucking Eric Anders in the movie, and some I don't even know who Don Savage is. So cool. I think it's gonna be funny. Cammy doesn't look like this character's gonna talk, and that kind of makes me sad. but apparently she was in Mortal Kombat as well as the vampire. I forget her name though. Oh my god. Anyway, she gets her head cut off in the movie. But she's in this as Cammy, and I'm very curious how big a role it'll become a bigger role later. Is she mind controlled? Because it looks like she's still working for Bison. So I don't know. We'll see. Because definitely Julie is, and Julie is awesome. Or Julia? Is it Julie? Julie. Yeah. Julie is very much just like a clone. Not actual clone, but she's basically a copy of Cammy. They're very similar. They fight the same, is what I mean. So I'm very curious. I believe it's Cammy that breaks her out of her own mind, because they're under mind control of usually of Bison. That's the reason they work for him. So I wonder if that's still part of the storyline, and like where do they go with it? Even though Cammy's costume kind of looks cheap, like I don't understand what's going on there, but hey, whatever. I dig it because it's very accurate. Same thing with Julie. Julie nails it. Like she looks really good actually, and I think that's the girl from Cobra Kai. Yeah, it is. Same shit, Marina. And this dude Joe. Joe is not. Joe, I swear to God, they're referencing because if you look at the poster, it says from NPC to MVP. They're absolutely right. He was a non-playable character in like part two. Like he's the one like in the beginning when they're punching each other. There was a character named Joe in the original Street Fighter, like the first one. That's like Street Fighter 2 is the most popular one, but that's not the first Street Fighter. The first Street Fighter, there is a character named Joe. This possibly is a version of that. Okay. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if he dies right away. Looks like this is Mr. Expendable right here. But we'll see. I don't expect Joe to get very far in this movie. He's going to be cannon fodder for somebody's foot. Probably Ken's. But we'll see. But yeah, overall, the only other thing that bothered me was that I don't see Sagat, and that really, really annoys me because Sagat was a big part of the original Street Fighter 2. And I love Sagat, so I'm like, is Sagat in the movie at all? Maybe they're holding back for a sequel like they did with Johnny in Mortal Kombat, because I never thought they'd see a Mortal Kombat without Johnny, so fuck, we did. And now we're going to get Street Fighter without Sagat. So I'm like, okay, I mean, as long as they acknowledge his existence, I think I'll be okay. And if we get a sequel, I imagine we'll get Sagat. So hopefully in the future, and maybe because I'm sure that there's other things that they're not telling us. So I've liked everything I've seen, though. So
I'm saying, you're fine. I'm saying, like when I search it, edits and people are picking The Rock. So that was a guy.
I can see that.
So that'd be funny.
Yeah, I don't know how many Thai men like that large in the world, because he's a very large man from Thailand. So I don't know. I mean, I've seen people do Batista. I think he'd be great too. But like, yeah, I don't know. This is also very silly.
Oh, they got
movie, so
Dawson in this movie too.
Yeah, everyone from the original Street Fighter 2 cast except Sagat. Again, that's why it annoys me. And they didn't even add the Super Street Fighter 2 characters, except for Cammy. They did add Cammy. But like, yeah. Anyway, whatever. That's a lot of characters. I don't expect a lot of them to get complete screen time.
Yeah.
How much of them are just going to be cannon fodder? How many of them are going to actually get minutes? Some people are going to be upset, but my guy is Ryu. And Ryu and Ken. As long as Ryu do Ryu, Ken, and Guile right, I'm usually okay. So, but and Chun-Li obviously, that make my girl look good.
Right.
The first girl of fighting games right there. So yeah, I'm excited. I am. I want to see more. I can't wait for the next trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got our first look at what looks to be a very cool movie coming out on Prime Video next month called The
Jeez.
Wrecking Crew, starring Batista and Jason Momoa. The film follows two half-brothers who, after 20 years of bad blood, must work together to unravel the conspiracy behind their father's murder. And I'll send that to Trayvon. We got our first look at...
No trailer though, right?
Nope. Take it easy, bro. Let them work, bro. Take it easy, bro.
I'm just asking.
Take it easy, bro. That looks like that's gonna be a lot of fun. I thought Trayvon would be drooling more. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I don't understand.
Should be fun. I'm excited.
I mean, it looks like a nice buddy cop kind of thing.
It does. I remember them talking about it. I'm happy it got done.
Oh, okay.
Again, another thing that I hope does well so we can get more of.
Yeah.
Because those two together, I heard, was really good to see. And then, them getting to work together again in the... Oh, technically, again in Dune. And then again in this. So, great
Oh, word. I forgot they were
Well, no. They fought briefly, if at all.
I don't even remember. I forget because like fucking Batista's all white and shit. I forget.
In the first movie, he's more so yelling.
And Momoa has like no facial hair, right? So it's like it's always hard to recognize them. It's weird.
Yeah. We also got our first look at Omar Sy in Mercenary. Series. The first TV series in the Russo brothers.
I believe it's C, but yes.
Wait, you talking about Extraction?
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
It's called Mercenaries?
Yeah. No, Mercenary. No.
Mercenary. Sorry. Singular.
Yeah. I just want more Extraction. Nothing about this necessarily excites me except for it being more Extraction.
Yeah.
Now,
I like Omar and I do like the series, so that's why I'm excited.
I won't lie to you. When I asked for more Extraction, I specifically meant Chris Hemsworth. But
I'm sure. But they want to expand, so I'm like, I get it.
I don't mind you expanding if you kind of tell us more.
Is it in English? Because Omar is English.
Y'all really like the second one?
I did like the second one.
I love the second one. I love the second one more than I love the first one. Especially the ending when you gave me I call him poor man's Nick Fury and Idris Elba. He was like, "You think you're the only one?" Like, I love that. I'm like, "Oh shit, who do you work for? Tell me more." And then we went like 2 or 3 years. Yeah, I'm very excited to see.
Hysterical. Sorry.
Shout out to Warner Brothers for sticking to their guns and rejecting Paramount's latest offer to stick with the deal they have with Netflix. Gotta respect people who honor their word, because in business that don't usually mean much, but it's good to know that because Netflix they're fully launching this whole thing. If you even go on Netflix, like they're talking about it, like they got a tagline and everything, so it'd be very embarrassing if Warner Brothers was like, nah.
You can bid all you want. We ain't gonna say yes.
Still, I mean, to be clear, they still got a battle ahead of them.
Of course, they got a battle.
It's still it can still be messed with. So
yes, but I'm saying more so. Warner Brothers is saying, hey, when it comes to what we are choosing to do and what we are choosing to accept, We want Netflix. That's what we chose. That's what we want. If something else intervenes and messes with it, I at least respect that they're saying we're honoring our word, which is we want Netflix. That's all I'm saying. If anything filthy or dirty happens after that, whatever. I wanted to briefly talk about this. There's a page called Cinema Connoisseur, and they gave their top 10 21st century heist films. I'm going to just give the top 5 that they gave because it angers me. They have number 1, Inception. Number 2, The Town. Number 3, Ocean's 11. Number 4, Inside Man. Number 5, Hell or High Water. And I'll stop there. Now, this is my top 10 century heist films.
I was waiting for the whole list to see if I see any of them.
And then I'll keep going because if you haven't, then I don't know what to tell you. Widows, The Baby Driver, The Italian Job,
Baby Driver is great,
and Logan Lucky.
Wait, what was the one before that?
I've never seen Logan Lucky.
Den of Thieves.
Yeah,
I've seen Baby Driver.
I've seen Baby Driver. I've seen most of those.
I've seen all of them.
I've not seen all of them.
Yes, I've seen Baby
Driver. My issue is, and again, let me be very clear. This is this page's top 10.
Yeah.
But what offends me is that Heat is not in this top 10. Heat should be viewed as the greatest heist film ever. It should be one and then lines and then the rest of them. Heat is, to me, the epitome of a heist film. That's the standard. You got to top that. Now, I will say, I think if you're talking less 90s, more newer age, The Town is probably the second greatest heist film I've ever seen.
That's great.
No, it was a great heist film.
What?
The Ministry of Ungentility Warfare.
What?
That's how you say it? Yeah. The Ministry of Ungentility Warfare. God damn, how the fuck you say that word? The Henry Cavill and Reacher movie.
Gotcha. Terrible.
Yeah.
Yes, that was good.
That name is crazy. But yeah.
Bless your heart, Trayvon.
That was so fun. I don't care.
Bless your heart. So what I wanted to do is my top 5 would be Heat, The Town, Oceans. I don't want to give a specific one because I kind of love all the Oceans. I don't really love one more than the other. I kind of love them all. And the one that people hate the most is probably the one, if I had to choose, I love the most. When you bring in Al Pacino, I'm sold. I mean, I don't really. You got me. I'm in. So, Heat, The Town, Oceans, Inside Man is fucking phenomenal. And the twist was great. And 5 was tough for me because I love Den of Thieves. I thought that was so well done, but I gotta give it to Baby Driver. Baby Driver is so much fucking fun and a phenomenal cast. That's no disrespect to Inception, but when I think Inception, I almost forget that it is technically a heist movie. Because they're doing so much other shit, I forget.
Because it's such a mind fuck.
You're like, no. I'm saying when you think about it, you're thinking it's like one of those thought-provoking movies, but it's like it's not. They're just stealing shit.
That's what I mean, though. Really it's a mind fuck for a movie that's really just about stealing something.
Yeah,
like, wait a minute.
Yeah. Now, I brought this topic up, Joel, really for only one reason, right? And I'm about to cater this right to you.
Why?
If someone's making a top 5 or a top 10 heist list, how come people don't put Indiana Jones in those conversations more?
I don't know. That's a good question. Because
the epitome, he's stealing shit. That's a heist. Technically,
but he's not. It's old shit.
No,
you know what I mean. Like,
my point is, you're stealing shit.
He's a Tomb Raider. That's exactly what he is.
Yeah, he's stealing shit. So I'm like, it should count.
Yeah, I guess it's not the same though, but because that's usually like breaking into. Oh my God! Speaking of a heist, not a film though, it's a series.
What?
What was it? What was it called? Kaleidoscope. Remember
Oh, I did. Yeah, with what's his name? Yeah, I didn't
that? Yeah,
really like
yep.
that much.
You didn't like it?
Yeah, I saw all of it. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I liked it, especially that you can watch it in different orders. Like, huh,
Yeah,
huh,
I
huh,
don't
huh.
know. I don't know. I don't
I
know
did
why.
like it.
I think the most fun I had with that was when he was trying to escape and they went through that whole trying to mold the key and shit like that. Like that
Mhm.
was really cool.
There's
I
a
thought
lot
that
of
was
good
cool.
heists. I haven't never ranked them before, but I would have to think about it.
No. This wasn't for me to ask you guys to rank yours. I just ranked mine because heist films are like something I'm addicted to. So I'm like, when I saw this and I went, "There's no Heat's not on here. Like that's not okay. All right,
Yeah,
whatever." And I also don't really remember Hell of High Water being a heist
that
movie.
was good. Yeah, it is. Yeah,
I
two
remember it
brothers
being a great
stealing.
movie. I just don't remember. I don't remember it for it being a heist movie. Is what I'm saying. Like
What?
Heat, the whole premise is just to steal money. Baby
Yeah,
Driver,
I mean that's
stealing money.
how
Ocean,
it is. Two
stealing
brothers
money.
stealing money.
When I think of it, I'm saying heist is the last thing I remember. Is the idea of the heist. I remember all the other shit. I don't really remember the heist all that much. But
You know, one of my
whatever.
favorite heist movies, Mad Money.
Shocking.
I want to say no comment.
That movie is fucking fun. I don't give a damn.
Because
I had so
I
much
can
fun.
tell you right now, if someone said, Juwan, gun to your head, give me Trayvon's all time heist movie, that would
Mhm.
probably be the one I would say. I'd be alive.
That's same.
It's
Yeah.
so
I'd
fun.
be alive. Yeah, I'd be alive.
Takers
I
was
am
fun
like
too. Takers was
everybody
fun
has
too.
their own. I like Tower Heist. I don't know if anybody watched Tower Heist. I love
All
Tower
right.
Heist.
Yeah, of course. Ben Stiller, Eddie Murphy, of course. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did like
Um,
Tower Heist.
I only reason I wouldn't put Tower Heist there is
Fast Five.
yeah, those are
The
heist movies.
Fast movies. Yeah.
They're heist movies.
Well, that one
Um,
specifically.
that was the point I was about to make to Joel. The action adventure / comedy kind of route for heist, I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
I like the extremely take me extremely serious kind of thing. Um,
Point
the
Break
basics.
in the
I like
heist.
the basics when it comes to my heist movies. So, like I said, that's why Inception wasn't in there for me. But Inception is one of the greatest movies.
Inception is. Yeah, there's a lot of theatrics in that.
All right, moving on. Let me see. Trayvon, this one's for you because I already discussed it with Joel. There are rumors that your boy Shang-Chi might be getting a more comic accurate suit in Doomsday.
Oh,
I wouldn't
okay.
know nor care. Why would
No, you've seen it before.
he wouldn't know
I
the
think I
difference?
have.
Yeah, I believe when we were first talking about Shang-Chi
Just
and that movie coming out, we were telling Trayvon. Remember when Trayvon was just like, I heard
Trayvon doesn't want to see him with clothes on. What are you talking about here?
My
he can
bad.
have clothes on. He just better have them goddamn rings. That's all I
There you
know.
go. Naked with
Oh,
rings.
yeah.
That's all he
Well,
cares
that
about.
was another conversation I had with Joel was
Don't play.
I wonder if the rings are long term because I wholeheartedly believe the rings were gonna stop if they had kept Kang. I wholeheartedly believe Kang was gonna destroy those rings. I didn't think you were gonna get a Shang-Chi Part 3 and he still had them. I am curious if those rings were meant to be permanent. Like, are they gonna start doing Shang-Chi comics where it's him in the rings?
They did.
They did?
Yeah.
Well, fuck. Yeah, there you go. Never mind.
I mean, they had it in zombies and everything too. So I mean,
Well, that's
Well,
for
that's
pretty
because
much
MCU.
that's
part of
based
him
off
now.
the MCU.
Yeah,
That,
that's for MCU.
that's MCU zombies. I'm talking about when you're doing comics that have nothing to do with the MCU or that
No.
model. Do you?
They
still-
get the rings are different though. They're not the same. They're not like replacing the other rings.
What do you mean?
The 10 rings are separate. Like they're very similar to the ones in the movie, but they're not replacing the 10 rings of the Mandarin.
Oh, got you. They're their own thing. Okay, so then there you go. The answer is no. They're already different.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what else we got. I don't know why the fuck I saved that. That was weird. Let's see. No, I don't want to discuss that.
Disgusting.
Well, It.
From the Pit. I feel like that game.
Welcome to Derry. That finale.
Well, we talking about that. We can talk about other stuff like HBO Max as well after this.
We're good though.
No, it's okay. We don't have to talk about it. All right, we'll leave it there.
That's not right. Come on.
No, it's okay. I have no more interest in talking about it. It's okay. I'm good.
Wow.
Let me see.
Wow.
Anything else?
Great show. Scrolling at the bottom. Just saying. All right.
That's about it.
There is. Oh, I started that Robin Hood show.
How you think? What do you think?
I was in the first episode. I like it. Not bad. I want to see more. I'm very intrigued.
Yeah.
Oh, I did see Knives Out.
So did
Ryan,
I.
maybe take some more time and circle back. Like maybe take 3, 4, 8, 12 years and then do another Knives Out. Maybe give yourself a little bit more, just maybe think more is what I'm saying. Maybe you reacted too fast after how great the second one was. You maybe didn't take enough time for this third one, but not your best. This is all I'll say. You know, not bad, but you know, not the level of the first two. So just
I just think the first part of the movie just takes you out. That's
What
the
do you mean?
problem. It's too slow. Where they started.
okay.
It's like, where the hell is Blanc?
Okay, Trayvon.
Like,
Let me tell you why I love that you said that. Let me tell you why I love that you said that.
I love Josh O'Connor now. Don't get me wrong, but
No, I got you. It came out Friday. I was with my better half, and I said,
Mhm.
I want you to watch Knives Out. Now, you don't
Mhm.
need to see all of them. They're not connected.
Right.
There's just
Right.
new mystery after new mystery. So
Right.
I'm like, okay, let's start with this. Bro, she got like 20 minutes in and was just so fucking bored. And
Yeah.
I remember being
I turned it off.
No, I remember being upset because I'm like, bro, you don't understand how great these movies are. And then when I ended up watching the rest by myself, I'm like, God damn, she was kind of right. This shit was a little boring. Like, God, like once it gets into it, you're in it. But it's like it's a long build to get you in it. They kind of give you a whole bunch of shit you don't really give a fuck about. And
Yeah.
it's just like I get it. Like, spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't seen it. If you haven't seen it, just fast forward through or come back in a few seconds. But like they spent 30 to 40 minutes building up how the priest has all these anger issues and he's quick to fight, right? So it immediately makes you think, oh my God, if someone dies, it's the aggressive guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then very quickly they're just like, well, it's not him. And he's going to help you figure out who it is. And it's just like, then why did I go through all that to start this then? Why?
I mean, at the beginning, they tried to make you think it was him and all that.
Yeah, and then very
It
quickly
could have been. It could have been. It's just.
They could have held it to like the last second, and then you're like, oh shit, what? But they quickly got you out of thinking it was him. And then didn't even spin the block to go, oh no, it was him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I thought the first one was so creative because you go, who killed this man? Then the best part is, Trayvon, they make you think you know the killer in the first one. And now it's just more so, how can she get out of all this? And then by the end of the movie, you go, well, shit, it wasn't even her. That was genius. I felt like there was no genius in this.
Yeah, the first one was, was I felt like very well thought out in the first one. The second one, I think Mike said like the first one was like, for me, the first one was like more of like a who done it and all that stuff. It was like, although we know who did it, it's just fun. It was just fun to like see how everybody kind of had a motive the whole time. And then the second one was like, I don't know what the hell's going on, but this is fun, I guess. And this third one, I'm just like, okay, what's going on? Why is this taking so long? That's just how it felt. I don't know. It's like he got The second one he got a little freer, and the third one they was like, "Do what the hell you want." He did what the hell he wanted, and I was like, "Okay, let's rein it back." It just made me thinking about Taika. It just like you guys get too much freedom and you do crazy shit. And I was like, we need somebody reining y'all in every time. It seems we can't let y'all just go. That's just how
Yeah,
it's go.
that was I'm very disappointed for a franchise that I swear by.
Yeah,
I thought he lost his fastball with this one. So again, after the second one, I was in a rush for him to give us a third one. I am now saying if he says I'm done here and Daniel says I'm done, I'm okay with that. In here, because I don't want you to possibly get worse than what you
yeah.
just
I
did.
was like, this
You
isn't.
lost
Yeah, I
that
was like,
fastball.
no.
So I if they do another one, obviously I'm gonna check the trailer and whatnot. But I'm just saying I don't think I'll be asking for it as much as I was asking for this third one. So, like they say, careful what you wish for. You know. So, anything to add, Joel?
Not really. I enjoyed it. It went by a little easier for me because I only watched. I saw like the first half hour before I had to go shovel. Then
Mm,
I didn't come back to the movie till at night. So it kind of, like I said, the first time we talked about it, it went by quick because like I got through the half hour, and
yeah.
so I'm like when I got back, I'm like, oh, it finished pretty quickly. But I forgot that I went through like the leader because I stopped where when you find the guy dead, and then I
Hmm.
left and I came back. I now they were like, trying to figure it out. So the movie didn't drag as much because I spaced it out unpurposely, but nature came and I had to take care of it.
Yeah. I
um,
paused it as soon as block got on the screen. I said, okay,
yeah,
I'm gonna take a break right here
I
because it took
love
so
how
long for him to get
Joel.
here.
I love how Joel describes it because I remember when
It makes sense.
I was telling people how much I love The Irishman, and I love Martin Scorsese and those type of movies. I watched
Mm,
it straight through, and
mm,
then when they broke it up to be episodic, I remember people were just like, "Oh, this was so much better to watch episodic than to watch it straight through." And I'm like, maybe, and I'm like, maybe I would have enjoyed this more if it was more maybe so episodic to where I could have broken it up. But watching it straight through, getting through those first 20-25 minutes was just,
yeah.
it was
Well,
home.
I think for me to watch movies at home, I have to break it up
mm.
because I fall asleep. Like
I
the
get
theater is different. I could fucking sit there, but like here, man, it's so hard for me to watch movies. I have to say, be sitting down or break it up. If I'm watching, I'll watch half of it or something, and then I'll come back to it later and I'll watch the rest of it. Like a show, 'cause I could watch shows all day. Because it's like I'll get to the show, I could stop and do something else, and then go back to the show, and then I could break it up in pieces. Which is like a movie. It's like two and a half, especially if it's a long movie. My ass is gonna pass out. This
yeah.
is I'm old.
Um, I wanted to give you the floor, Joel, for Disclosure Day. I want you to just take the lead
Social
on.
Day.
I
Yeah.
wanted to make sure I didn't forget to.
Yes. This is a new Spielberg movie about age of disclosure. Well, at least his version of how that will play out, I guess. I'm actually very curious on what he has to say about it, obviously, in his fictional movie. But I am a huge fan of like aliens and the supernatural and all that good stuff.
Uh,
So I know I know Spielberg's a big alien guy, so been doing it for a very long time. If you know his filmography, um, so this is like his newest venture, and it's so funny that it's hitting at a time when disclosure is being discussed in reality. We've already had hearings at Congress over stuff like this, and not like this. This is obviously watching the trailer. Nothing like that has happened. But my point is, it's hitting. It's not. I don't think it's a coincidence that he's making a movie called Disclosure Day when like the hot topic within the community is about releasing information and finally getting more of the, like information out there from people that have experienced or have heard and have actual proof that the government is hiding legit shit from us and they have access to um how to explain it crashed UAPs or UFOs or non-human life forms. Like they've already admitted that. Like that's the kind of shit that I'm talking about. But every time it comes up, it gets closed down. And I feel like, especially when it comes to the government, they beat around the bush. They'll talk the good talk, but nothing ever gets out. And it's just like it feels like nothing will ever truly ever get disclosed unless they do something like they do with this movie. And even then, that man will probably die before it gets out. This is in real life. So like I am curious what this movie does, like what is his story? Because I was telling Jawan, like I do believe there will probably be aspects of this movie that happen in real life, or there's at least certain things that they're gonna take from real life, things that he's probably heard, or other people that have talked to him, because there are some people that have what they call it, advised on the movie as they was doing it. Now, obviously, it's a Hollywood movie. You can tell just by the trailer it's a Hollywood movie. But like I'm saying, like certain things, I'm just curious what truths are in the giant cesspool of fantasy. So yeah, I'm excited.
Did you see the trailer at all?
No, that's what I was like, I didn't know what it was about exactly. So that's interesting. Now I want to see watch it.
I'm hungry.
It's all right, Joel. I'm wrapping up. I had one thing I wanted to.
No, it's just this thing I keep looking at, and I think it's paint, but it looks like pancake batter. It's fucking making me hungry.
Relax, bro. Hold it together, bro.
I'm like, what is this, bro? Is she baking? What is going on?
Oh, it's Josh O'Connor in this too.
Yeah, he's the guy that's threatening to disclose the information. He's on a roll.
Guys, we got some not breaking news. This is 3 hours ago, but for me, it's breaking news. Apple TV has officially announced Legendary's MonsterVerse is getting bigger. Starring and executive produced by Wyatt Russell and created by Joby Harold, the story of Lee Shaw has only just begun.
I think I heard this already.
The story of who?
So the prequel series now.
Did you watch the show on Apple TV about the MonsterVerse of Godzilla?
You know he did not.
Oh. Why even ask the question?
Because I didn't know what you were saying. Like, Lisa, I thought you were going to say Dracula. I was going to get excited.
No,
I thought you were going to say Dracula or some shit.
Talking about the show. No. The MonsterVerse show, which is based on Godzilla and King Kong.
But I do have something, Trayvon, that will get your toes curling. You ready for this, buddy?
Hey.
A24 has officially released photo first look at the death of Robin Hood, starring Hugh Jackman, Jodie.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Yeah. I posted it in the chat.
Skarsgård.
It looked really cool.
I'm very excited for that.
Yeah.
So there you go, Trayvon. There you go. You got a little something in there, right?
But let's talk about the thing that I'm most excited about right now: Heated Rivalry.
Yeah. All right, guys.
About this show
next week.
No, hold on. Now, why can't I talk about my show? Okay, it's a great show.
You produced this show?
Right. Okay.
Shit. Feel like it.
Well, goddamn, go ahead, Trayvon.
Anyway, Heated Rivalry is a great show. Everybody should watch it. It's on HBO Max.
What makes
the 5th episode comes out tomorrow night at midnight. 2 rival hockey players, the top of their teams, hockey players, have a affair, love story.
Hey.
And,
between each other?
Yeah.
It's raunchy.
It is. And then you'll see.
Porn?
It's not porn, but it's close. But it's great. It's great. But the most I love is their relationship
story. Yeah.
I do really enjoy it. So I'm having a great time with the show.
Can I recommend a hockey show to you? It's a really good hockey show. You should check it out.
What is it?
It's called Shorzy.
The guy that's doing Heated Rivalry actually did that show.
I know him. Yes, that's where I know him from.
Yeah,
because he's on what's it called, Letterkenny, which is also a good show.
That too. Yep.
Letterkenny's fucking hysterical.
I keep hearing about these shows that he's done. I was like, okay,
but you're gonna watch it because they're not gay. I mean, there's
I don't know what they are. I have no idea what they are.
Well, go watch it then.
So
Support the man.
Oh.
And JV, you're
Yeah,
fucking
here you
greatest thing
go.
ever.
There you go.
It sure is, and it's a great love story.
Joel, because you probably can't see it, DJV said Heated Rivalry is a horny hockey show, right?
Yeah, it is exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Gay horny.
Yeah,
It's
look,
also a love story.
Super awesome love story.
we respect it,
What is
DJV.
this
If that's
game?
one of your favorite shows, you can talk to Trayvon about it. DM anytime.
Yeah.
DM him anytime.
He's been looking for people to talk to about it. So if you're watching Heated Rivalry, let him know.
And DJV, look, apparently, if you're into that show, I'm sure they'll be doing castings for season 2 soon. So that's something you want to,
No, I don't think he likes sports.
Just know the casting director DJV is Trayvon. So
You
gonna be asked of you.
really want the job, you might have to do some extracurricular work.
Don't worry about wardrobe.
It is like I think like the horny. It is horny. It is, but it's like, but it really does have a love story in there. It really does.
I'm sure.
I mean, Trayvon, me and Joel keep trying to explain this to you, and one day you'll understand. Sometimes people correlate horny with love. Those two things aren't usually.
No, they actually.
Some people can fall in love and be horny for one person.
I'm just saying, I've seen plenty of love stories there where it's not like hardcore sex during the show or the movie. I've also seen ones that
some of my favorite scenes are not having anything to do with sex.
Because you already got your shit off before you get to that scene.
You know what's funny, Joel? Let me just say this, and we're getting out of here. Trayvon tries to insult our intelligence, right? He likes to tell us, I don't only watch shows that have that in it, right? And then he'll name 5 shows that all have it in it. And it's like, well,
that's not true.
That's like a common denominator.
I've mentioned Heartstopper. I've mentioned Young Royals-ish. But I've mentioned stuff like
all
that.
Gay shows.
Yeah, but they don't have, like, Heartstopper isn't raunchy. Like, it's sweet. Like, they're falling in love.
Heartstoppers is like the G-rated version. Not even G. It's got to be like PG.
Yeah, I mean, you can say that.
Oh, no, sorry. Text.
Whenever you're
everything's
ready,
M here, bro. How much dick did they show in that show? Jesus Christ.
Whenever you're ready for the story of love to follow you into real life, we're there for you, buddy.
I'll believe you're infatuated.
I need love like they got.
See it.
I need love like Heated Rivalry, though. We got to at least have some fun, though.
You don't play hockey, though.
I mean, there ain't much hockey in the show. To be honest, it ain't much.
So I'm not interested. I like
Didn't he just tell us he doesn't watch the show for porn? This is why I say he just lied.
I said for the love story. I didn't say for hockey. When did I say for hockey?
I'm here for the hockey part.
Okay, well, they got a little bit of hockey in there. Not a lot, though.
Hockey in there. And then he wonders why we don't watch the show.
It ain't called heated hockey. Oh,
this man is
it
like
it could have been any sport, honestly.
It could have been.
Yeah, Trayvon, you make me.
I keep getting suckered into these very satisfying videos where it's just people doing, I don't know, the weirdest shit, but it is kind of satisfying watching it. It's like peaceful. It's like
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. The videos that bring me the most joy is the AI videos of people cutting cakes that look like pets in front of their pets, and
that is hysterical. Yeah,
it brings me joy in ways that I can't really bring to words. But I love it.
It is funny. But like, I ran into this. I remember the one I was talking to you earlier about. Like,
yeah.
I ever since then, I just ran into a whole bunch of them, and I can't stop watching them.
I'm not gonna lie to you. My TikTok is a mix of animal videos and cop footage. That's what my TikTok.
Cop footage.
Yeah, that's
weird. You like cop?
No, you know what I enjoy. They'll have the police footage of like a woman who stole from a store. And then when the cop shows up, they always say the same thing. It never fails. I'll pay for it. It's like, bitch, you had that chance.
No, absolutely.
You literally had that chance. You said no. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. Okay. So that brings me joy. But anyway, that's all we got, guys. But we did have an announcement we want you guys to stay tuned for. We will be premiering a new type of show, not replacing this one, but in it. You know what? Trayvon ruined it. You guys will never get that show
How
or hear
so?
about it. You guys have a great rest of your night. In case we
It's
don't see
called
you guys next week, have a
Heated
great
Rivalry.
holiday. Have a great holiday, guys.
Thanks, DJV.
Thank
Appreciate
you, DJV. Just know that
Thank-
Trayvon
Thanks,
ruined
Jamie,
a
for
very
being here.
awesome announcement. So blame Trayvon, guys.
What did he say? I didn't see it.
Look at his fucking name, Joel.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. It's on Fridays?
Sure
I'm
is.
not home. Oh, that's,
Midnight
that's
on
my
Thursday.
movie. That's my movie night.
Midnight on Thursdays. So
Yeah.
technically Friday.
Midnight, I'm asleep.
Oh,
I'm not. I'm always up.
Guys, everyone listen, ignore Trayvon. The big Jake Paul fight is this Friday. Watch that.
Yeah, it is this
Yeah,
Friday.
watch
That's
that. No one cares about the bareback
The
shit.
Sweaty men fighting? Huh.
As
Hey.
compared to sweaty men fucking, I mean, what are you trying to dissuade them from? He'll never stop being horny, DJV. It's like, you know how the Powerpuff Girls are made out of sugar.
I just want people to watch the show.
It's just horny.
Like-
That's what he's made up of. It's just horny. That's it. That's it.
Whatever.
He's a hormone
show-
monster.
the
That's
show
why
is
he
great.
won't watch the show, Joel. He
Yeah.
lives it. He doesn't have to
That's
watch it.
why I want him to watch the show, because I'm like, you are this character. It's
Yeah,
insane.
but he doesn't have to watch it. He is.
And look, I do love that character like so much because he's hysterical,
See,
and
Joel
he
said,
he
watch
really
it.
doesn't give a fuck about like your sexuality, because it's just about fun. It's like you're horny. He's a
Yeah.
hormone monster. It doesn't matter if he has he's responsible for a gay kid. He's responsible for a regular kid. Women, it doesn't matter. There's a whole bunch of different hormone monsters. That man does not give a fuck. As long as you're fucking, you're happy.
That's true, and that's Trayvon. That's Trayvon. Monday, Tuesday, any day with a Y. That's Trayvon.
That's
Trayvon
not
would be
true.
a hormone monster. You should dress up as a hormone monster for Halloween.
That's
You
not
would be.
true.
That'd be
'Cause
hysterical.
I wouldn't care about everyone.
The men have babies instead of the women, and they're giant furry penises.
Oh, that'd be Trayvon's favorite.
The good thing about being gay is you don't have to worry about that.
Not to
Don't
worry
worry
about
about
the
that.
babies.
The
Having a
men
baby.
have babies and the hormone monsters.
Just you
That's
wait.
it's the only drawback for you there.
Just you wait. Everyone wants equality. We're working on it. We'll get you some butt baby.
I didn't ask for that.
Yes, you did. Yes, you
No,
did.
I didn't. I'm good
Anyway,
over here.
guys,
Finding a Cabbage Patch doll.
if we do not see you guys next week, we will see you guys at the top of the new year. We appreciate you guys making 2025 special. We had a lot of great moments.
That's a good point.
I
Are we
believe
coming back?
brought what?
I said, are we coming back?
Next week or ever?
Yeah, next week.
Oh, I don't know. I like to play it by ear. I'm not sure.
Next Wednesday is Christmas Eve, and then it's New Year's Eve.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Okay, well, I said we'll see them at the top of the new year. The top might be the second week of the new year. We'll see. I mean, it's holidays. Like, what the fuck? Y'all will be fine. If anything,
Let's
maybe
just-
we'll do some pre-recorded content and put it out for you.
Unless there's some type of giant demand that we're not, we'll
Nah,
see you
I
next
can't
year.
promise even then I'll be here.
Hey, I swear to God,
I
if we
will
get-
be doing a review video for Heated Rivalry when it ends. We will be doing
There
that.
we go, guys. We'll play that.
I
for
will
2
be
weeks.
doing that.
We'll
We'll
play
do
that.
that on
Absolutely.
reruns for 2 weeks.
Yes, Trayvon will talk about heated rivalries for 2 weeks straight.
He'll have Jamie on. He'll have Jawan's friend on, and maybe the JV. We'll see.
And maybe some of the
I don't
cast
think
members.
DJV watches it. So
Yeah, I'm sure he'll for you. He'll take a chance.
DJV, he just tried to use reverse psychology. He just tried to point out to the world that
nobody
you're
will
not-
watch it.
You're not an ally to force you to watch it, so that he can then talk to you about it. So.
DJV is trying to get you to watch it, so you have something to tell. So when you walk in, when you jump into the chat that one day,
When you walk in,
when you jump in, or to jump into the chat, whatever, during the show.
oh man,
This is
All
also
right.
very satisfying.
We're tired. We're getting out of here, guys.
I'm
Thank
tired
you
and hungry.
so much. Stop it, Joel. You're not eating.
Bro, all these videos.
Well, stop watching them.
It's just now it's all food.
God. Anyway, good night, guys. Till next time. Peace.
Neither.
Uh,